botany or chemistry to political science, sociology and geography, because these subjects are well defined and they are more relevant for public administration. It takes some special effort because you have to focus on the papers, and it will be always good to have your career counseling at this college from your teachers. I met some colleagues who have studied in Delhi, so they will tell you about the Delhi culture of civil service examination preparation. And it will be also useful for Assam Civil Service. About research scholars, you may be knowing that there are scholarships at University Grants Commission. They are Junior Research Fellowship. And I was told that some of your students have been successful. They have been awarded JRF. It is a facility which gives you 4 years of financial support. And every year there is a national competition for it, based upon just your MA subject paper. Most of it is objective test. Only thing is that being in Jorhat, a student may think, oh, I am in Jorhat, I am not in Mumbai or Kolkata or Delhi, metro towns, what chance I have? My mother tongue is Assamese, and I have to compete with those who have background of English from the family itself. Oh, my English is not good enough. And there I want to tell you that my English is also not good enough, because my mother tongue is also not English. I studied in Varanasi, which is too far away from Delhi or Kolkata or Bangalore or Mumbai. But the examination, the test, the competition is in your subject matter, political science or sociology or geography. That's where you will be tested, not about your understanding of Shakespeare or Shelley or Wordsworth or Tennyson. So we have to think first about what I want from my higher education. And I want to tell you, this is a class which has majority of girls. You are lucky to be born a woman now, because there is a realization in the country that the country has not been fair with women in general, and therefore girls must be given strongest possible encouragement and support for pursuing higher education, because there is a very high dropout rate after 10+2 for girls. In rural India particularly, girls are pushed away from education to learning domestic responsibilities, because at the age of 17, 18, 19 they get married. You are lucky that you are doing your BA or MA and your parents are liberal and open-minded and daughter-friendly. But then make best use of it, because there are schemes at not only UGC but also Indian Council of Social Science Research. They give you fellowships on the basis of your proposal. Now I come to the research point. In research there are 4 things which are required. First is a research question, a research problem which is clearly not only defined by you, but is also connected with advancement of your subject matter. And Indian society is a society in change. Indian politics is evolving, democratizing. Indian demography is changing from a country with very high infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate and death rate is becoming a better country. Our questions are changing after globalization of last 25 years. Then there is a problem of relation between center and peripheral states. Assam has been a state which has suffered underdevelopment. Then Assam is also a meeting point and melting pot of various cultural streams. So you have a number of questions which are relevant for research in geography, in political science, in sociology. You will do a good research if you have a clearly defined simple question, not a big question. Let the big questions be handled by big professors. You are only MA, and after that you go for MPhil and PhD. So the first step is to think about a question which is interesting for you, not for professor, not for mummy papa, because research is a lonely journey. If you like a food, you will cook it very well. If you don't like a food, then you will not be cooking it at all. So research is only possible if you have a topic which is close to your heart. It may look small problem from the point of view of big scholars and big theories, but if it is close to your heart, you will be passionate about it. Second is that when you think about a problem, then you must know who are the other people who have already studied this problem in similar manner, which your teacher says review of literature. You will say, why should I worry about others' work? It is my problem. It is a new way of looking at the problem, which I want to try. So why should I study last 100 years of work in this area? No. You have to study to know how far others have seen the reality. Because knowledge is a cumulative process. From Newton to Einstein to C.V. Raman to today's physicists Chandrasekhar and others, everybody has been adding bit by bit. So knowledge is like constructing a house, and everybody puts his or her contribution in making that knowledge system. So it is important to know who have already studied this problem. And then third is a theoretical framework. Your research proposal is as good as its theoretical framework. Meaning, who are the theoreticians about such problems who have worked in different parts of the world? And those theories have been taught to you mostly in MA. But there are some other theories which are in the process, which may not be in the course of MA. So you go to the library and make library your second home. More time in library, more accumulation of knowledge in your mind. Because library is the home of knowledge. It provides you an opportunity to value knowledge. And finally, deciding about a research method for data gathering. What methods are relevant for it? What are not practical methods for me in my location at Jorhat? And where can I get the data? So these are 4 dimensions of making a good research proposal. And if you make a good research proposal, then the biggest problem is financing the study. Everybody asks you after BA, what will you do after MA? You are in MA first year, and they start asking, MA के बाद क्या करना? MA के बाद पढ़ाई करना, और MA के बाद पढ़ाई करना, नौकरी के बारे में सोचो, शादी के बारे में सोचो. So research is privilege, which is available only to those who are economically self-sufficient. If you tell your mummy, papa, oh, dear mummy, dear papa, you have to pay 4 more years for my education, they'll say, go away. There are many more responsibilities on me. But if you say, no, you have to not worry at all. Actually, I'll buy you birthday gift because I have got a fellowship, 30,000 rupees per month, which may be close to the salary of your papa. Then they say, oh, you have a fellowship? I'll give you all my support, emotional support, psychological support. So at the MA level, you have to think about a strategy to win a scholarship. And winning a scholarship is not difficult, provided you prepare yourself with a research question, with understanding of work done in the area by other people, review of literature, with a conceptual theoretical framework, and with a methodology and location for data gathering. To make it clear that it is a new program, it will add some new knowledge. It will address an old question in a new way, or new question for use of society. This was written here that there will be an interaction with a professor who has come from Delhi and who is nowadays at Indian Institute of Advanced Studies in Shimla. As part of the introduction, I want to tell my academic colleague, your teachers first, that Indian Institute of Advanced Studies may be known to you, but you may not know that every year 40 people are invited there. Some in service, like you all, you get fellowship of visiting 1 month per year for 3 years. And that is the time of your choice. You can come in summer, winter, rainy season, whenever you have freedom from your college duty. They pay your travel, they pay your accommodation, they give you an honorarium, and you get a free opportunity to become a scholar like your research scholars, because there is a big library and you have to only present a proposal, an ongoing work, a work in progress, and they select you. And I tell you that at the present moment also there are, I think, 2 or 3 colleagues from Assam and Tripura. So that's the invitation for you, all of you who think that where is the time to do my work? Because as a teacher you have a lot of work, from 9 to 5 at the college, after college, before college, in the vacation, examination, evaluation, administration. And you always remember your research scholar days. Oh, I had so much freedom. I used to go to library, sit there till 11, nobody to bother me. But now, book is there, problem is there, I have to just find 15 days. So that's one invitation to all of you. And those who are retiring soon, that there is a national fellowship scheme. Every year they select 15 fellows for 2 years to work on a problem of relevance, of your area of interest, for 2 years, and you get a handsome honorarium plus accommodation plus full support. So that is the invitation for the faculty members from the Indian Institute of Advanced Studies. For you, I thought that I will also tell very briefly about the present day challenges before our personal and collective life, that is our society, our country, and relevance of Gandhi. It's a topic about which 2 days national seminar is going to take place at Nagaland Central University at Lumami. And they invited me to inaugurate the seminar because I have been trying to study Gandhi for 30-35 years. We have 3 challenges. And the first challenge is not about nation building. First challenge before anybody, young or old, particularly for the young, is their own life building. How do I make my life joyful, meaningful? Some people say that you study well, as I said a few minutes ago, and life becomes a royal journey because you have accumulated knowledge, and with the help of that knowledge, like your teachers, you become a teacher or a civil servant or a media person or an NGO researcher, and you have economic security, intellectual power, and respect in the society. But that's not enough. There are a lot of people, they have their jobs, but they are living a very unhappy life. In their personal life, in their relations with their husband or wife, their family responsibilities, their community, their society, their personal self, because they have not realized the central purpose of life. Gandhiji is very relevant to tell us that purpose of life is self-realization, making your own qualities grow, and cultivate goodness in your life so that you are not